OBS?
Yes.
When we're good with everything?
You tell me.
Just waiting for it.
I think that means we're live.
Hey,
Ooh.
welcome back.
Sorry, there's no good moment.
Perfect. That was a great moment. So welcome everybody back to another thrilling, hopefully, episode of Champs Challenge, where we are back in the Archmages District, now the Academy District, a high above pool floating above the frozen lake. And I want you guys to all kind of like just picture the cobblestone streets. It's very temperate. In your furs now, you are extremely like overheating. It's very temperate for you, Vanu. Magically so, because there's still snow falling, but it's like it feels like a nice summer day. And yeah, the streets, it's daytime, so the streets are pretty full of life. Students, faculty members, and just kind of like posh civilians kind of walking back and forth. All the buildings are in immaculate condition. And the vendors, as you pass them by, they're street vendors. They sell fine foods and delicacies from other continents even.
Ooh.
So, but you approach, and the shop is called the Jackdaws, and Jackdaws Vehicles.
Yeah. Christopher Ironbeck.
That's who you're looking for.
All right.
You come to these coordinates, and that's the little sign. Jackdaws Vehicles.
Okay.
Rexford is perusing some of the shops, we'll say right now. Some of like the little street vendors, as you guys kind of like are standing in front of this. These are like row houses, kind of like you have to think, like or buildings almost that line the cobblestone streets. So like townhouses, and there's shops on the first floor, and then there's street vendors, and then there's also like you can see kind of like the buildings kind of like go concave, kind of like an old medieval style town, but all in great condition. And yeah, they kind of like build up into like spires and like kind of all these like weird shaped buildings that like are beautiful and shouldn't really hold together, but they somehow do. And yeah, so this just looks like kind of like a hole in the wall shop. There's no windows though. It's just the door and this hanging sign.
I really wanted to window shop. I don't know what air devices or vehicles look like.
Neither do I. Unless I'm here. We met up at the end of last.
Yeah, no. Robot brought you guys to.
Well, I mean, I could also start by asking what you guys remember from last time, because I remember
everything, of course.
I don't know what you guys remember. Like, what do you remember as you stand outside this shop?
We fought a bear with a disgusting mouth.
No.
But then we decided we did fight it. A spectator. But then we decided to run away.
So it's very bear-like, spectator. Just kind of like a gross thing.
Using the robot portals to basically outrun this thing and then lose it.
I think outwit it as well.
Oh,
hell yeah. Appearing up the side. So it was a combination.
We did learn that robots' portals are, I mean, it makes sense, but if something is way too big to fit inside of it, it's just going to pass through it. Like the parts of its body kind of like pass through the portal, but they don't actually transport through it. You can just kind of see it on the other side and then goes through. The snow vehicle was in bad shape and it was poorly made, which is the only reason why it broke down. So our journey back to the populace was a little delayed because of that, but everything got fixed thanks to Brobot's mending. And
Double
we
mended,
came
right?
back. Yeah, I think you like double, triple, quadruple mended.
No, I think
Uh,
I did it with someone.
Oh, I think
I think
Rexford
Rexford
also
said he
mended,
could,
yeah.
but
Rexford also.
he didn't want to. He wanted to teach me a lesson. I remember some nasty bone shit from Venu Farath as we all separated. We split up a little to get our own stuff done. I communicated back to my home world pretty much through a journal and broke a door. Maybe someone else could pick up from there.
You gathered some firewood.
There we go.
Like uninstalled the door and then dismantled the door strategically, like, systematically. You didn't even like destroy it; you took it apart. You know?
I made it. It got a new use.
And now you just got some hinges flapping in the breeze.
Repurposed it, yeah.
Repurposed, refurbished.
I don't think there's much refurbishing done in demolition.
That's as far as my brain goes.
Oh, then Venu corralled his workers into his apartment, that is the laundromat downstairs. And Brobot brought both of you to Rexford's side at the Archmage's Academy, where we were on our way to Christopher Ironbeck's shop to acquire an air vehicle.
That's right.
One of those vehicular devices to which we can use to go find Ruck in what we're told is his mountain abode.
Something like that. Where he stays. Yeah, that's pretty spot on, guys. I mean, you did speak a little bit with your siblings, Ura
Yes.
and Theo. You
I'm
met.
actually getting the mission. Rather.
Yeah, spoke more with Theo. Theo gave you the name Christopher and told you where to go, the location, and yeah, but that's it. That's pretty much it, guys. What do you think, Bear?
She agrees.
Yeah. So yeah, you stand in front of the shop as Rexford is a little bit behind you guys. He goes, "Oh, just give me 15 minutes."
Is that Rexford?
Yes.
Leave the tea with us.
Minutes.
It's okay. We're still trying to figure out how exactly he fits large vehicles into this small store.
I
I think
was
he has
wondering
another
that.
place. Maybe he has like an airstrip. That's what they're called, right?
Mm.
Like Chris has like that huge strip over there. Maybe he shares space with him.
Is this the only way that we can go about finding? What was his name? Ruckus.
It's not the only way. It's just we needed transportation.
Mm.
So we don't really have any other mode of transportation than something we can rent, and air might just be quicker.
That's a good
It's
point.
in the mountains, right? So like we can get up high and
Do any of you have air vehicle experience?
no.
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 I suppose that means we have to hire a pilot or something.
Wait, but Probot knows how to do land. Like they're an expert at all things transport. So I don't. Why wouldn't they know how to do air vehicles?
That is a good
Transport
point.
with my
Robot.
POW.
Go on.
I don't transport it with other things.
Oh, but you were so good on the snowmobile.
Yes, you were.
Okay.
Hey, look in your history logs. Maybe there's a
Yeah, let me
memory.
let me pull my passport.
But it can't be
It's
that
not gonna
hard,
be
can it?
yeah, it's not gonna be his passport, but I don't think he has a proficiency with every feasible vehicle. I don't think that's.
No.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Or just say like,
Especially something that's new. Aren't these flying things new?
They are a newer vehicle, a creation. You've that's what Theo said, that they were made from Costifer somehow. He makes these things, or he knows somebody who does.
or just thinks transportation, and robot is good at like transporting and all such things transportation. So maybe there's that connection.
Perhaps this mission is not the best time to see if it is true or not. But Robot, I would suggest that you at least try.
But maybe we should see how much it is, because I mean, if we can't even get it, then it's gonna be hard to try.
How much could something like that be? We'll bring it back. Maybe he can just lend it to us and we'll bring it back.
It's a
No
rental.
harm. Yes,
He
exactly.
can work his magic.
Rexford.
Where'd he get off to? We might need his skills at negotiating.
Yes.
He has all these contacts. Maybe he knows Costifer. Maybe he's one of his many custies.
Ugh,
Is that not what he called them?
I don't know, but I hate the sound of that word.
Oh, I know. That was okay. No, that was what. What's his name? Jax Mobile. He used. Never mind. Only Rexford used that term. But yeah, still.
would not
I mean, let's go see what models he has available at least.
Peruse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, exactly. As the door opens, there's like a little bell that chimes in. And then you see like this kind of like bipedal raven in like a dark cloak. And he looks around and he goes, customers! And he kind of like rushes over. Oh, yes, hello. He shakes all of your hand like very excitedly.
Hello.
Hello. And it kind of like, he kind of overtakes you. But as you guys take in the room, you see it's like this massive domed hangar. And that doesn't make sense for it to be like where it is. Like there's
More technology.
possible for this to have fit on the street that you were right next to. So it's like maybe like 200 feet across and like maybe 600 feet down. And there's all these different models of what I can only describe as like blimps and zeppelins and like small like kind of like
Hot air balloons.
hot air balloon ships and stuff like that. Some are like single person and they look like they have like jets on the side of them and their balloon is shaped like a torpedo. Some of them have like multiple balloons and like some propellers and they look more like leisurely. Some of them are like super huge giant zeppelins, you know, that could seat like hundreds, you know, or not hundreds, but maybe like dozens. You know, there's there's many different models. And he says, "Thank you for coming. You know, of course, people such as yourselves would have heard about Jackdaw Enterprises and our wonderful ships."
Yes, highly recommended for
Yes.
vehicles that fly in the air.
He puts his beak into like this glass. Can I offer you refreshments as you peruse, or is there something you're looking for specifically? I'm. You can call me the Jackdaw. It's nice to meet you,
Mr. Jackdaw.
What are your names, sirs, and Robot?
Puts his hand out immediately, like, I am Brobot. Here for all delivery needs.
He shakes your hand again. Oh, no delivery necessary here.
Yeah, Ura and Fernie.
Master Ura. Of course.
Kumbo.
Kumbo, yes. Call me the Jackdaw.
Vanu. Hello.
Hello, yes.
So, tell us a little bit about your creations.
Oh, well, so these babies. Well, it depends which model you're interested in. All of them fly without magic. Magic is only used in the, well, you should say, the defenses and the protection of the craft. But all of them fly without magic, so they cannot be disabled in mid-flight by any magical means.
That's quite good. Plus.
Most vehicles you'll see nowadays are operated entirely on magic, or you have to trust in some creature. But not my vehicles. No. They fly on their own.
It's like they have a will of their own?
No. No, they're just machines.
Oh,
They're enchanted
okay.
pieces, of course. Like I said, shields and for certain models, weaponry.
Is it like Brobot here?
What? No sentience. They need to be operated by a person, by a being.
And
Fly.
what models do you have that could house maybe half a dozen people?
Oh,
Maybe a bit more, around that size.
well, might I ask your price range?
Unsure.
Unsure. Well, we have models that range. Our models start at 20,000 gold. But I might have a deal for you. If you would advertise my models and perhaps refer other customers, perhaps I can make a better offer.
Wow. I mean, if you want us to test them and we can see just how amazing they are.
Well, they're tested and safe. It's mostly about getting the name out. So, if if you would allow me to have some advertisements on the side of the model, I could give you one at a reduced cost.
I feel like that would be good, right, guys?
Yes. Why not do this with every model? Just lower the price and put your advertising on it.
Well, most people don't want advertisement on the side of their personal vehicles, and my contracts till now have mostly been with, I should say, members of the military. Who referred you, might I ask?
Oh, it was Thea.
It's oh. Well, I have to take note of that. Well, then you know exactly where most of my business comes from right now. So,
Right, yes, of course. No. It was precisely because we got the reference from Theo that we thought to come here and peruse.
yes, good.
But if you could maybe show us the models and we can pick and choose which one we'd like more.
Yes, sure. Okay, come this way. These are our family models.
Rexford, we don't need that huge one. Just come over here. Look at these ones.
Rexford kind of just walks in now. Rexford, you were perusing kind of like vendors outside. It's like, and you just walk into the shop. The shop on the outside was just kind of like a small door built into like these row house kind of like shops and homes built on top of the shops.
How quaint. Yeah.
But when you walk in, it's like a massive hangar with dozens of models of these kind of like zeppelins and hot air balloons and like kind of like these airship kind of things.
I'd definitely be looking for something swift and covert.
So what you wouldn't have heard is that he's offered like a deal if you guys will market for him.
Market with what?
Jackdaw.
His markings?
Yes.
Oh, no. Quite
Well-
no.
He was saying they start off at 20,000 gold. So we thought that maybe it might help.
For a rental? 20,000 for a rental?
No, to own. We don't offer rentals for these vehicles. I sell them. I'm a vendor.
Well, I guess we have no choice. We'll take your ungodly markings. How much of a reduction?
What I offer you is this. And then he leads over and like, so in the family section, there's like kind of like, these are just models that will fit like maximum 10 people. 10 people uncomfortably. Like a sedan, And there's a bunch of them that are like different variations of like a basket, but a basket that's like it's closed in. It's got like kind of like a hard glass material on top of it with seats, and there's some of them with like that have like a little jet on them with the singular balloon. There's some with like multitude of balloons that have like there's 3 or 4 balloons and a propeller, or some that with 3 or 4 balloons that have jets. There's another that the kind of like there's another couple models with different kind of propulsor systems where it's more like a Zeppelin style, but it's smaller. So it's like one big balloon that's kind of like the body is like attached to, and it looks more spacious. And then there's one where the Zeppelin and the Zeppelin and the housing, the pilot seat and all that, it's kind of like built into one metal piece, and it's slick, and it basically looks like a torpedo, this thing. And you see it's got like kind of like propellers on the ground, propellers beneath it, because they're all hung, they're all aloft, like 4 or 5 feet from the ground, so you can see what's like under the carriage, and they have like these little ramps so you can go in. And yeah, this one has like, basically in my mind, what it kind of looks like is, do you know in Star Wars the ship in Phantom Menace, the silver one that like they ride in there when they go to Tatooine? It's just like a silver torpedo. So like take the head of that, squish it, and then flip it upside down, and that's the ship I'm seeing.
Okay.
If that makes any sense. Not at all.
All right.
Just a hay bale.
Yeah, sure.
Tumbleweed, you mean?
I hate that would be
Yeah, tumbleweed.
it's like so heavy, yeah. The whole hay bale. Smashing through your mind. Anyways, it's like a slick silver Zeppelin. And that's the last one in line, kind of, until it goes into a bigger model. And he's like, this is what I offer you. The Jackdaw Z9000. He's top of the line.
Okay.
Do you have competitors?
Well, in this model, none at all. But our competitors in vehicles, sky transportation, yes.
Okay.
Many of them. But all of them rely on magic, and so all of them can be dispelled. Not mine.
Can we see the inside?
Yes, absolutely. So he opens. It's kind of like got a hatch that like opens like a little bit of gas kind of like comes out like a little bit of like steam as it opens, and there's already the ramp that's kind of like leading up to it, so you guys can walk right in.
I'm gonna walk in. I want to see the inside.
Yeah, so leather seats, all black leather, like, and it's got red writing on it that says like Jackdaws at 9,000. There's like 2 pilot seats, like a pilot and a co-pilot, and then there's 8 seats kind of in a row behind him. Then behind that, there's a full kitchen and like kind of like booth seating and like a lounge area where you can. There's actually like more windows, but you couldn't see these windows from the outside. So basically, on the inside, it's like 80 feet by like 30 feet, I would say. Or not even 80 feet. No, like 30 feet by 30. It's a big one.
Yeah. Interesting. Very nice. Spacious.
Yeah.
And what does this one run?
Well, retail, we would ask for 90,000 gold pieces. But I propose for you payment in increments, but at only 20,000, the same value of our lowest model in the family size.
Wait, are we here to purchase?
We need a vehicle in general.
Do you have a rental?
He said he'll do rentals.
Don't offer rentals. I'm a vendor. I build and sell them.
Yes,
I'll,
but we are.
Oh, so hold on. Yes, I'll like go on and put like my arm around his shoulder, and I'll take him to the side.
Expert at work, yes.
My boy, my boy, my boy.
The more you look at him, the more he does look familiar to you.
Oh, does he? From Rowan?
Oh.
Yeah, let me insight this man or whatever history. No, insight. I don't need to remember this puny man who's trying to make cash on me. What is he about? Yes.
Roll to figure out what he's about.
Roll.
14.
Okay. This man is passionate for whatever reason about his work, and he believes in the product that he's selling, but he believes in getting, making profit off of it as well.
So yes, I'll take him further away, walking nonchalantly. I'll be like, "Listen,
You're walking in the rows.
my boy."
The more you go down, the more this hangar seems to contain. Like, it gets further and further and further. Like, it's huge.
I'd be like, "You clearly care about this industry, about this establishment, about your work, and I respect that."
If everybody had a Zeppelin like these, perhaps more would have made it out of the fall of Roan.
Perhaps a lot more would have made it out of the fall of Rowan, were we a little bit more prepared. And this preparedness is what I come to you to talk about. Sure, now we could talk about fees, rentals or not, owning, but we have a mission. Now, I would love to take this on a test drive to see if this is right for us. And this mission is of utmost importance, and I assure you that everybody of the higher echelon will know your name and your Zeppelins and their duty. But we have an especially precarious person we need to bring into care to stop what you've seen parading through here earlier, the fall of Rowan. We intend to right that with your vehicles, sir, at the forefront. So do us this one test drive, and I guarantee you more business will come your way.
But you will purchase the vehicle.
Perhaps. if we like what we see.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion.
18.
Okay. I would require a service fee.
Can I bless myself? Is that possible?
I believe so.
Huh? I can.
I believe so.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna tighten up my tie right before he starts speaking. Oh wait, no, I guess that doesn't work.
Yeah, because bless is only attack rolls and saving throws,
Never mind.
not ability checks, unfortunately.
Never mind. Never mind. I will straighten up my tie though and stand a little taller.
You're away from us. I can't guide you.
I would need a deposit to ensure you would return with the vehicle, of course.
How much?
A quarter of the price I proposed. Consider it a down payment.
Like I said, this is a test drive. How about I'll give you the quarter, but upon the return, I want it all back, and we will seriously negotiate on what these things are capable of.
Yes, of course.
But I will bring it back in perfect condition.
Yes. This is what yes. I agree. If it is not brought back in perfect condition, I will keep the amount it requires to repair it, and no more. And should
But this is in no way proof of a purchase.
No, I agree. It is a test drive with a deposit for safety purposes that shall be returned to you upon perfect condition return of my ship.
And I'll like bend down and look him in the eyes. Fair is fair.
He kind of like goes up and he's like matches your height.
Oh,
When he stands up, he was kind of like crouched over. And he says, "Fair's fair." And he shakes your hand.
good, my boy.
Do I know you from somewhere? What is
Everyone knows me from somewhere, of course. Yes.
Can I safely say that Robot has some sort of thing to like announce Rexford? Like at this point in their relationship, is there not like party favors and Robot's like shoulder and it's like boom, you know? I feel like that would be something.
That's so much respect. Thank you.
What kind of party favors?
I don't know, just thinking some sort of celebratory
Like
something.
confetti? Do you have, like little
Confetti?
Like little confetti cannons. Like basically, like Arabella would do prestidigitation to make herself sparkle.
Yeah.
Like this is Robot's way of just being like a little.
For sure. I will allow
Right?
that. Yeah. They come out of your shoulders like little. When he says, "Everybody knows me," and then you could say like, "It's." You've got like a little trill that comes up, but it's like an 8-bit sounding thing. and then the confetti cannons go off, and you say, "It's Rexford Lipton" or something like that. Like that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, something.
I like that.
As they walked away, no one noticed that Robot followed them ever so slowly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just within audible range.
Waiting for that perfect moment.
So yeah, after we deal, I'll bring him back. Still arm around his shoulder. Friend, yes. It's the start of a beautiful relationship.
Absolutely. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do. And he has his hand out.
Yes, I'll walk back and be like, Brobot, the coffers, wherever you keep them.
I didn't know Robot kept them. So in that case, Robot will reveal them.
Can Robot like just like open up a like portal?
Yeah,
Like this like special portal that only Rexford can like go through to like just like
portal.
check.
Like a
Yeah.
pocket dimension.
Right to like a little vault that he keeps his copy.
I don't know. Well, no, he cannot open up a portal just to his coffers. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Unless you have
there's not like a bank safe place where he could just.
there are.
Well, I'm sure there is, but I can't just open up.
I feel like there's like a Brobot compartment where all my cash is.
Okay, so Brobot just has all of your cash on his person.
The safest place.
Okay, that's fine. I'll allow that. That I'll allow. Brobot, yeah, you have like a little slot dispenser. Like I'll say anywhere on your person that you want it to be.
That holds thousands of gold.
A slot dispenser. Now I'm thinking Chuck E. Cheese. Okay.
Absolutely.
1 token, 2 token, 3 token.
Exactly, because you could open your mouth if you want, like just your jaw on.
Like a Pez dispenser. Yes.
Yeah, all the.
Just like that.
This
How many
one-
gold coins? Blech.
I'll be like, I'll take Brobot to the side, but this one might take a while. Maybe here's a lozenge and some tea. I need 5,000 pieces, please.
Oh.
Yes, I
Robot
know.
could shiver?
I know.
I like rolls like a slot machine when it happens too.
I know, Brobot, but we have a deal. If we bring it back, I get all the money. So, thinking, we go, we fly, you let us off, you drop it back and teleport back to me. Easy peasy.
You know what? Actually, you know those games in the arcade where you have to make the coins shove off of the edge? I
Yeah.
feel like he's just going to open his chest and it's just going to
Okay.
fall out.
Just pour out. I love that.
Onto the floor.
Yeah. Just open your chest and
5,000.
Yeah, that's the threshold. 5,000 opens the chest, so.
when you open your chest, all these things like all these coins kind of like pour out onto the floor, and and inside you can see the inner workings of Brobot, and there's bags kind of like that are like pumping, and there's fluid going around in tubes and cogs like kind of like turning together, and there's like in the center there's like this glowing blue light, and then close your chest back up.
Is it safe to look now?
Rack it all in. Well, it should be here, all yours. Until I bring this back, scratch free. And if I do find out you've done some sort of back alley thing where you hire boys to get this thing scratched on the way there, I will snap your neck.
He's like on the ground counting the coins. Not to worry.
I'll know.
Not to worry. I'm not going to do that at all.
Hmm.
He did say he had military contracts, so
Hmm.
Kind of like
it would.
snaps his fingers, and all the coins kind of like pile in like neat like rows of 10, and then he kind of like lifts it, and they all fly away over to the desk, and and then he's gonna look.
10 gold to teach me that spell.
What?
That spell. What was that?
Oh, it's telekinesis.
Oh. Guess that's not learnable.
It's a spell. I just have quite some mastery over it. It helps when constructing these monstrosities.
You mean beauties?
What?
Beauties.
Yes.
Yes. All right, guys. I guess load in.
Wait. Do you have a manual of some sort?
Oh yes.
Oh, right. Of course.
What would we do without you?
Well, I don't have a manual, but I do have a scroll.
I'm going to plug into it.
Yeah, some sort of data chip.
I didn't know. I have a scroll. If you read the scroll, it will. I only have 2 left, though.
What?
I'll include 1 for free.
Damn right you're including it for free. Why would you have only 2 for all these vehicles? That makes no sense.
Usually, when I've given the contracts to the military, they train There, people.
Oh, you're thinking too small, my boy. Far too small. We will talk when we come back. Yes, give us this free man.
We have more, but these are just the two that I have left. But here, take one.
Thank you.
Oh.
Who's gonna read?
Robot?
Brian, robot.
I guess robot.
Expand your transportation knowledge.
Yeah. So, robot, you open the scroll, and the scroll, as you read it, every line as you kind of like pass over the word, and it's like these runes, but no matter who you are, you can read it. Like no matter what language you speak, when your eyes pass over these magical runes, you will be able to read it. And they glow as your eyes pass over them, and all of a sudden you're kind of like black out for a second, like this bright light fades to black. You're still holding the scroll, and then you come back, and kind of like Neo in the Matrix, you just know
I know.
karate now. No, but you know how to isolate. You now have proficiency with air vehicles.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You said it was one use only.
Yeah,
The
It's
scroll
like-
itself. Yeah.
like a scroll.
Not for Kumbo. I shall teach you.
No worries. I don't need to know this.
So you all pile in. As you turn back to look at the ship, once again, it now has like in massive writing on both sides. It says Jackdaw Enterprises, come get the vehicle of your dreams. And there's like a cartoon picture of a crow, and he's got a thumbs up, like it's a big feathery thumb, and he's like smiling on the side.
Before we pile in, actually, I'm gonna ask Brobot. Brobot, one thing before we go, can we both do a nice walk around, a once over, just to see any damages, nicks, scratches on this thing before we take off, lest this telekinetic man thinks he can pull one over on us?
Yeah, I'll do the walk around with you.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I insist, actually.
I don't insist, actually.
Well, I do insist. It's my business.
No, I don't care. Listen.
I'm walking with you. You can't stop me.
This is your establishment. Fair is fair. But I'm going to keep my eye on him while we're doing our walk around, too.
He follows you. He's
Oh,
not.
it's me.
He's
What would
looking.
I do?
He's not. Well, maybe you're gonna damage it, and then make that as an excuse to get your money back and take the thing before you even go to the mission.
Man, you're crazy, lad. Crazy.
Yeah, well, crazy knows crazy.
Maybe. Wait. Do you know me?
I think I know you. I don't know.
I thought you said everyone knows you.
No, but he says something people usually say when they know me.
What? What did I say?
Fair is fair.
Repeated me. Crazy knows crazy? No, maybe just my imagination. Anyway, you could stand there and ponder what I said while I do the walk around. No.
Something's after you.
Is there anything?
Roll me an investigation, and Brobot, you can do the same.
Always such a awe. I'm always in awe when I see Rexford really get to work.
That's a dirty 20.
Beautiful.
24.
Ooh.
Shit.
So I'm gonna say you both notice that this is in like great shape, and it's probably doesn't have many miles on it. You know what I mean? Apart from whatever test runs it had to do, but the two of you kind of like put your mind together as you're looking at this thing. And Brobot, with your technical ability, you actually see a way that you think you can improve thrust on this thing by shortening like the injector tubes. You're like, so you've got that in your mind for later.
Yeah, I'll tell Rexford about that later.
Mm-hmm. And he does say, they come with all sorts of upgrades as well. modifications that we can make on them.
I imagine so. I imagine so. Excellent vehicle, robot.
Yes,
you
I
think?
very much enjoy the make of this, and he'll do the thing where he like lightly taps the sides. I could see this going for leagues.
Leagues, you say?
Yeah.
That's high esteem, robot. All right, sir. You have yourself a test drive and good business. You're sharp. You're sharp. All right. Family? Shall we roll out?
Is that us?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Sorry, was that weird?
Has Rexford referred to us as family before now?
Has he?
I don't know.
No,
I
not
know him.
really.
Rexford?
Every once in a while, but no, not really. It's piling into the family vehicle. It feels right.
I'll just
Oh, yeah, I get it. I get it. Okay, yeah.
Well, what while Rexford is doing all this, what are you guys doing in the shop?
Like, I would be inside still, like looking at it.
Okay. What are you looking at? What specifically?
I want to learn how to ride it too, like or rather drive it.
Okay.
So I'm just looking at the mechanism.
Yeah. So well, in the front, like in the pilot seats, there's this kind of like two like steering wheels. There's like a few like different levers and knobs on the kind of placement on the dashboard, kind of like in front. But there is space in front of the pilot seat that you can walk around, and it's kind of like there's like two kind of like pointy kind of viewports. Yeah. And there are other stations that are on the sides, kind of the exterior, like just after the front viewports end. There's no chairs in front of them. You're not sure what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's like the kitchen galley area, and you see that there in the ceiling. Apparently, there's like a latch and like bunks, kind of like come down, like three bunks, kind of descend from the ceiling, and then it basically will fit three people. So you can like sleep 6 in these bunks. There's 2 sections like this.
Guys, there's beds in here.
Oh.
Maybe no one's excited as I am. Okay.
so fancy.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Yes, and I go and I'll stretch out.
You hear
Ah.
Costifer, or as he likes to refer to himself, the jackdaw. You see, he says, she can run from a fuel tank. She can run for 3 days. All right. It's a long time, a lot of driving at full throttle. So she's got some go to her. Yeah, she runs completely on carbon. So just there's a furnace there in the kitchen on the back wall. It kind of like also acts as a stove for you guys. But yeah, you just feed her shit that burns, and she should run.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Well,
Good to know.
I think we're ready. Do we you could leave us now. Thank you.
Oh, we're still in his shop.
Yeah. Oh, I
How
thought
do
we were
we
in
get
the
out? Yeah, I don't know. How do we get out of his shop from the ship?
Don't worry about that. And he claps twice, and you see kind of like above the dome,
Yeah.
kind of like opens. This bright light starts to shine in from the sky above. You see just like white, kind of like the mist of pool as the great kind of like this huge domed hangar opens up.
Oh, that works. Yeah.
All right, well, be sure to come back, please, or I'll find you guys.
Oh, not if I find you first.
I hope so. Find me with the ship. I'll be here.
Yeah, do we know where we're going? Do it.
Yeah, mountains.
Okay, sweet. Like, okay.
Yeah, this took
to the north of the Archmage's Academy.
Yeah, it might have taken you like 5 or 6 hours to get there on foot. You know, maybe half that by like normal, like a magic carpet or like an animal or something. Like maybe half that. Maybe less if you took the dangerous route and went over the frozen lake. That's like not really safe generally. And instead, it's going to take you about 20 minutes to get to the hills.
Oh,
Crazy.
As this thing kind of like, Robot, you sit in the seat and you grab on and you feel at one with this machine. But I'm still going to have you roll with your proficiency.
what are you gonna roll? Like a flat 20 with proficiency?
Amazing. You kind of like peel off out there. Yeah, you feel at one with this machine. It's humming.
No, it was a question. It was a question.
Wait,
No
Let's
number
just
was
let it go.
given.
Let's just let it go.
Let's go. We're good.
Yeah. I mean, I rolled a 20.
I heard that's a flat 20 with proficiency. So either way, a 20 is great. Or a 20, whatever your proficiency is.
She didn't roll it.
I didn't roll anything. I'm asking. It was a question.
She's saying, "Do I roll a d20?"
Yes.
and add my
You-
proficiency?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
I give you another chance to say you got it.
He said it flies.
I thought
I
you
regret all of my decisions. So can we pretend that we didn't do
What
that?
did you roll? What did you
Boom.
roll?
I don't want you to see that.
Boom, 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 boom.
Well, Rexford actually has a boon.
Okay, that's the dice.
what happened?
No,
Wait, but
first
what's your
just be honest.
proficiency?
Plus 3.
What does that make it?
Not enough.
Oh, well.
Not enough for what?
Not enough to feel good about telling you what it is.
Oh no.
No matter what you're getting out of here, just fun. It's just going to be see if you're like fancy or not.
Are you sure about that?
Okay.
Okay, I rolled a 5. I
Lose
mean, I
the
rolled a 2 plus a
deposit
3
right
equals
away.
a 5.
Okay.
All good.
So
Immediately there's a
out and you kind of bump one of the kind of like peaks of the dome that are like the dome's open, but it doesn't open all the way. It's like it leaves like a good space for you to get out, and you just kind of like boonk as you fly out.
Can I reaction cast shield to not have it? Like,
So you would have to do that, but there is already a shield in place on the ship. So no damage actually happens. There is magic. The ship is not magical in its operation, but it has magical features that are automatically on. So as you go to cast shield, you notice that once contact is made, it's like almost like there's like a spark, and you see like where contact was is like ripples of this kind of like blue-white energy as the shield is buffeted, but no damage is done to the ship itself. And you kind of just take off, kind of like instead of like humming and flying like super fast, you're kind of like puttering along. It's your first time, so yeah. And but eventually you guys get the hang of it, and I'll say it takes you 35 minutes instead of 20 minutes to get there.
whereas like looking over the shoulder of Robot just to see like what
Nobody-
levers he's
Nobody
using.
was gonna blow up. Everything's okay. But you are able to land in a familiar spot. The place where you guys usually make camp, kind of like at the highest point of the mountains where you've been before. This isn't the highest point in the mountains, unlike in the Great Hills of Pool, but it is an overlook, kind of overlooking it's just your most familiar spot. It's where Session 0 took place.
Okay.
There's a big enough spot there to land, or you can try and go deeper into the hills if you'd like.
Well, we don't really know where Ruckus would be, right, in these hills.
Deep within the hills, you don't exactly know where. There's a cavern deep within the hills. There's been, and it was reported that there's more ghoul activity. Ghouls.
What do you guys think?
We should land outside.
I trust his judgment.
Yeah,
Let us
okay,
listen
we can-
to Venu.
So I think if Robot hasn't had a chance, I guess hasn't because he hasn't yet. I can upgrade the ship and make it work decently faster if you think that will benefit us.
Maybe not at the moment. If you can make it stealth, maybe increase the shields. That might be nice for now.
Need more time.
Seems that's the one thing we don't have. Would the ship be safe here if we left it here?
I mean,
Did the manual not say something about that?
you don't know who else would know how to drive it. You assume you can close it and lock it.
Can't unlock the ship. Oh, no.
You assume so. Brobot would know that you can close it and lock it, and Brobot would be able to get back inside.
We'll relay that information.
And it had shields to, if anything comes up to it, it has shield in case it might get scratched. So there's that, I think.
So you're
I
leaving
would
the
not-
wilderness just like you would any other vehicle. You don't. That's how safe.
I would not mind staying with the vehicle if we are more concerned with its safety.
No. It's more about making sure if we do find this former janitor that we can get back here quickly, efficiently, and scratch-proof. You're right. I do want to make sure that doesn't happen.
Again, you guys have camped in this spot, like around where you camped there many times. There are small creatures there. You did find those like egg things, but that was a while ago.
It's usually pretty safe on this lookout. It should be okay, unless you were saying you wanted to send it back and have Robot teleport back. That feels like a lot of back and forth.
I was thinking it, but I think it's better if we keep the ship close.
How would we return?
Yeah, that's it. It would be a bit longer to return if we didn't have it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yes, let's leave the ship here and continue on foot. I think that'd be efficient.
Was there a time limit on this agreement of yours, Rexford?
Didn't seem to make one.
We can take all the time we need.
But he did say we have, 6 days of fuel? This was 30 minutes. We're fine. We're fine. This is fine. Yeah.
As long as it's not idling the whole time. To make sure to shut it off completely. Turn off all the lights, the wiper blades.
God damn, the battery's dead.
Darn.
It's dead.
Thing's dead.
Does anyone require a rest before we go?
Just wondering, how long has it been since we've had a rest?
Did you guys take a rest on the mountain?
That's it, I don't think
Like
so.
a full day, I think.
Well, it
What
hasn't.
time of day is it now?
It's probably approaching evening now.
Could we have technically taken a short rest during our getting
Yeah.
ready portion?
And the flight.
Like when you did your the flight you could take a short rest as well, but you could have taken a short rest when you did your journaling.
Yeah, that's something. Okay, perfect.
It's
You
true,
moved
just a
it.
couple hours.
Are you wounded, Kumbo?
No, it's just it is good practice to remember to rest. That is all.
Did you need something to eat or something? Or...
I did not bring provisions.
I have some rations if you need.
If you go to the kitchen, they're actually fully stocked.
No, don't
It's not
eat
just like-
those.
I like
You'll
this
charge
man.
us later for them.
What? It is food. It is basic necessity for
No,
living.
no, that's not how things work.
I don't understand.
It's like the continental breakfasts aren't always free.
Full bar. It's got
The
Fine.
smallest bottles.
fine deli meat
Small.
and cheeses.
Actually, you know what? Go crazy. I don't care. It's fine.
At least take some meat to lure a small animal if we need to.
This isn't some hotel.
Loose raw meat in your pockets?
Yes. Where else would I put loose raw meat?
In a bag, maybe?
A pouch, perhaps.
Pockets.
No.
Meat pocket it is.
Glad nobody said mouth. Oh,
What's it if you were to eat it?
yes. Loose meat. How bad is the weather outside?
It's not too bad, but you the higher you get and the deeper you get, the more the higher into the mountains, the deeper you get, the more windier it's gonna get. The more there's gonna be like kind of like sleet and snow, and yeah,
And snow.
no.
We made excellent time with the machine. We could rest. Though personally, I prefer traveling at night.
Why is that?
Yeah.
It's far more comfortable.
There's no sun.
It's colder.
This is true. But in the hills, it's actually quite not so bad. It blocks the wind.
Good point.
It's up to you guys. I can continue going if you want, but
I'm ready to move now. I'm antsy. I'm gonna find this janitor. See why he's so important.
Can I poke Rexford?
What?
And like I'm just like looking at your face and I poke you from like the side.
Weird. Not weird.
What are you doing? Don't do that.
Nothing.
What the hell was that? In that damn book. Trying to look.
Nothing. I just want to get to know you. You are very curious. You are very large. And your temperament, it changes with the wind. I
You
wonder
talk-
what pushes you over the edge.
Nothing, my lad. Especially not you.
is that why you poked him?
Yes. You know, poke the bear.
In the line
He's
of
not a
work
bear, though.
I've done before, Kumbo. Take a lot more than that to push me over the edge. And I won't be provoked by a little writer boy.
That is cute. Come on. I suppose we will go now. And you, is that okay? Can you travel in the light? Okay, good.
Well, it's evening, so it should be okay.
Yeah, it's getting darker. It gets dark early.
It's winter time.
So there's like a also like a period of time where it's day all the time. Or nothing.
A 20-hour day.
Hmm.
So
24-hour day.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. So you guys head out. Who wants to roll me a survival? But I will say, as you do step out into the cold, you hear a squawking, and you see a familiar bird.
oh,
Kind
who
of like
would have named him?
and lands
Ignore it. Remember what happened last time?
on Venu's shoulder.
Oh!
Now, I would say, every time since that you've come to the mountains, this bird has accompanied you. And he'll kind of eat your scraps from your camps, and he'll follow you around. And sometimes it does try and lead you to places and lead you to other things. Usually it's like a carcass of something, or sometimes it was a group of Sasghouls. Other times it was he's led you before to a fallen comrade. But sometimes he just hangs around.
Look, your
Get off my
friend.
shoulder. Get off.
He squawks.
Can I-
and he's up to a branch.
I'll throw some meat like to the side.
Oh yeah, he dives down, slices it up with his tongues, and
Okay.
Let us not get too distracted.
Maybe you can lead us to Rex. Rexford's here. Ruckus.
We do have similar names, don't we? Yes, Venu, go on, ask the bird. And you really should name him. He loves you the most.
Absolutely not.
You refuse every time. Why?
You're great at naming things. I don't understand why you don't just do
I
it.
mean, me personally, I would name it Coco. It looks like a Coco,
Don't
sounds
name
like
it
a
Coco.
but it needs to come from you.
It can remain nameless.
Coco flies onto Rexford's shoulder,
Oh, it loves its name.
starts cleaning your mane out, trying to like
Yes.
pecking through the mane.
Don't forget slick back, not push back.
Oh, what?
I mean, shoot. I mean, push back, not slick back. Oh, my goodness.
All right.
This guy's a piece of shit.
I thought he didn't change.
Yes.
Oh,
Off me,
slip
bird.
there.
Straighten up.
Rexford used to own a house that was entirely okay. That's all. He lived for New Year's.
Open the fridge, only sloppy steaks.
Ooh, you got him from Stefani's to go. Anyway,
What do you think we serve? Travani's to go.
absolutely. Anyway, so let me hear those survivals as you head down.
25.
Oh, jeez. The survival.
Do we have to roll?
Oh, nat 20.
Nice.
Wait, so a flat 20 plus survive?
Still a nat 20. I don't got no survival.
What's your
Got a
survival?
big old 0.
Oh wait, I still have
Flat
a
20. You all fell for it again.
I got
7.
Commanding 7.
Mhm.
All right. And did nobody else roll?
Bro,
I
Did
got
you get
10.
mine?
oh, sorry, Rexford and Brobot. You have
25.
advantage to
25.
use.
But anyway,
Am I
that's-
keeping mine from last time?
25 and 20 is enough
Yeah.
to properly navigate your way
Oh, you could have used that.
into the ravines of like to safely navigate your way into the ravines. And you would imagine that any of these caves you're looking for aren't high in the hills, but kind of where the hills meet. And so yeah, you're able to safely navigate your way deep into the ravines. And as you are moving, I will say without any perception check, you see above you kind of movement. But you can roll a perception check if you want to try and discern more.
Is there light in here?
The light is fast fading at this point as it gets to like being like around 6:30 p.m. There's like getting pretty dark, but all you're seeing is movement kind of like above you in the walls of the ravine as you guys kind of like you've made your way down, but it's been a lot easier than it should have been. You haven't really needed to use Brobot's teleportation, but you probably have because why not?
Does anyone need some light?
No, I
Do
can
you
see
need
perfectly
light?
dark.
Well, actually, okay, wait. We would know this by now, but who typically needs light?
That's why I'm asking, just to like get a.
Who doesn't have dark vision?
I'm
I
good
don't
on
think
that.
I do.
So Aditya Kumbo you have.
Mhm.
Venu and Rexford also have.
60 feet,
Okay, so it'd be Brobot that doesn't have. Okay.
which is
All-
crazy.
I feel like
They're all-
Update your drivers, dude. Come on.
Yeah. You need lens.
I'm trying to download more RAM.
Infrared.
Robot, you have night vision.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks.
You can even add it to your senses on your card if you want.
Yeah, you should. With
And
your
how far
Look
can
at
everyone?
that.
60 feet.
Just so I can flex.
60 feet normal, I guess, and then double that. Or what's normal?
60
Normal
feet.
is 60. Superior is 120.
120.
Okay, so you got 60.
And I have
So that'd be in
300.
there.
Holy shit.
Damn.
I
Wow.
see.
No wonder it's
the
safer at the
unseen.
night.
Yeah.
See everything.
Let's make an anime with the kick. I see everything.
Okay, so senses.
Girls, bravo.
So dark vision for how much? You said 30?
60.
60.
Oh, 60. Thank you.
Yeah, they're welcome. But yeah, so then perceptions, because you can see movement in the hills, but you don't know. Maybe it's some frost wolves. Maybe it's more of the I now Specteras. Maybe it's more of the Specteras. Maybe it's something else.
I mean, if that movement catches my eye, I think I would look at least.
Yeah,
Or would look.
there's a ton of movement, but you're not exactly sure what it is because it's high above you in the ravines. There's rocks falling, kind of, and
Yeah, no.
scraping noises.
We're walking the wilderness at night. I think I have my head on a swivel.
Yeah. I got a 19.
Perception. Oh, well, from a nat 20 to a nat 1.
But with
This
it
always happens to you.
venue with your freaking eagle eye, you can see flashes of shaggy green fur passing between the boulders and into the crags and climbing the walls. These kind of small humanoid figures in green, shaggy fur.
Oh,
Grinch ghouls.
what? What did you say?
Grinch ghouls.
A lot of them.
No, those are the worst kind.
All of
I
them.
barely got a glimpse of just a bit of fur passing in the distance. But we should keep an eye out.
Would we know the different kinds?
Well-
How many would we have encountered?
Just the two. You would have known of the normal Sasquatches that lived beneath Roan. That was kind of, especially towards the last few years, they were like becoming more. They would just kind of like pop out and like attack people. There would be like a sinkhole in the city. It even happened in the Archmage's Academy.
Are those the Strawberry River ones?
Yes, those are
Okay. Oh.
the OG. And these are the Grinch Ghouls. They're the ones that are kind of like specific to Ghoul that they're like an off breed that Chris's cousin Perst made. He like does like kind of like manipulated them through Mal's magic to make them even worse.
Do we know how much worse they are?
Well, they're pretty much the same. They're like smaller, faster, and the poison affects you kind of like differently.
Oh, fuck. Pull out my weapon.
Oh, well, ghouls? Grinch ghouls? We need to stay on our toes.
Yes. Every Grinch school that we rid the world of is a great moment to celebrate. So let us not lose this chance. Who knows where he might run off to if he does not meet us?
True. So
Right.
we assume our positions.
You had thought them almost like extinct for like when you after a few years of populating pool, like you went on a like the leadership kind of decided to go on a manhunt for these Grinch ghouls and just wipe them clean. And that's when Ruckus started living in the mountains for exactly that purpose, to like stop the Grinch ghouls. And then they like you basically, everybody did the job, killed a bunch of Grinch ghouls, lost some people in the process, but were able to ultimately seemingly eradicate them or cut their number enough that people stopped caring about them. And now in the last year, there's been more. Like it was like, okay, every once in a while it would happen. Somebody would get ghouled, but last year they've been popping up again.
It is our duty.
And I thought we all but eradicated these things.
But I'll
Where
say
did you see
in all of that, you guys have only ever encountered them 3 times.
Oh. Did anyone we know die?
Nobody
lose a limb.
have known directly. You've seen people get bit, and you've seen people get completely like overrun and like actually like mauled down and killed. But you don't know of anybody turning that you know.
All right.
It's just down there, Kumbo.
Do I roughly know how far away it was?
They're kind of above you and all around you. There's multiple of them moving around.
Okay.
You can tell. Because you guys are like at the bottom of the ravine between these mountains, between 2 of these large hills. And it's kind of craggly and snowy. And a lot of fallen rock and debris.
Yeah, so I kind of point out the one farther away that I spotted, but then I start noticing them like up around us and start pointing out at them to you, Kumbo.
Wait, sorry, them?
Yeah, there's more than just one.
Oh my god. Yes, assume formation. And I assume we all know what
In the
that
middle of everyone.
I assume we'll
battle
be at
pose?
the front or the back, Kumbo.
I would get the front, just knowing your size, I think.
Yeah,
I
I'll
would
take
be
the
okay
back.
getting in front of you.
Yeah, I think I'd take the back.
If you're in front of us, no one can see you around.
Yeah. Walking completely straight. The teacups.
So, Kumo in the front. Who's second? Ura?
I'll go. Yeah.
Ura loves to get in the fray.
Ben, you in the middle, I think you said.
Sandwich me.
The warmest spot.
Obviously,
So-
Probot. And then, are you guys all in a line, or are you kind of like spread out a little bit?
How wide is
Maybe
it?
a little spread out.
The ravine, probably like 40 feet across, comfortably.
Oh, I feel like a diamond, kind of like a 1-1-2-1-1.
What if we attract them?
Little soccer formation.
Make them come to us.
I like that.
Or 1-1-2.
Or 1-1-2-1.
Yeah.
What you want.
Sorry.
So Brobot
I got way too soccer there.
Well, yeah, Robot and Venue are next to each other. That's cool, supporting each other.
Yeah.
That's cool. We love that.
Cheers.
I'm out of lemonade. I'm so sorry.
Oh, seal test?
Sheriff.
Hey. Sheriff Daddy. Thank you.
But yeah, so you guys are still walking. They're still just kind of like hovering around you as you guys move through. You can try to do it quiet like, or you can just keep like, how are you guys proceeding? Let me get water. Everybody explain. I can hear you.
I'm gonna be watching the back, basically. Kind of.
I kind of personally want to draw them out. Like I said, like I don't want them to get away. And then someone else runs into them in like a few days or whatever.
How would you want to draw them out?
making noise, slashing up snow. Even potentially casting a feature that I have where I shed bright light. But like I wouldn't just do that like if I didn't think it was a coordinated move that we were all used to or agreed upon.
I'm ready.
I'll follow your lead, Captain.
Okay. I'll just try to use my surroundings to draw attention because the light will cause damage in a radius that Ura might be in.
Light causes damage.
Yeah.
Wait,
Must
I
feel
have a lamp. I have a lamp.
I have non-damaging.
No,
light
I won't
too.
do it. I won't do it.
Oh, you want to? Okay.
Make a spotlight for us.
Ooh.
I could send 4 globes of light out in multiple directions.
I feel
Yes,
we
that's
might
needed.
also need a noise.
You take the
Rexford.
left.
Who are you speaking to?
I'm saying to you, Ura, I also have light, so maybe we can both like.
Okay. All right.
And then yeah, Rexford, use those vocal cords.
Now,
Give us a good roar.
if you if you wish, hold on. Pull
Get
out
some
a
tea.
Oh, hot.
You have a bigger cup than
Thinking
you.
something's going to be cooler than it is, and it's burning hot in your mouth. My chest like fills up, and yeah, I'll use my daunting roar. Well, I guess I don't. Would I
You don't
have
have
to
to.
use the ability? Can I just roar?
Yeah, you can just roar.
Yeah. Sweet.
Give me a. I mean, you're in the bottom of a frozen ravine. Like it's gonna echo whatever you do. These whispers you guys are doing are echoing.
Echoing that. But then no, I'm really gonna bellow. Do you need some athletics or something?
You know, like it's echoing. Like their movement would probably be really stealthy in the woods, but they're causing like rocks to fall and stuff like that, so you're able to hear them pretty easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Ura takes the left and Adekumbo takes the right?
So you just cast light kind of at the walls.
Yeah. Well, mine is dancing lights, but yeah. So just to differentiate.
Okay. So your lights kind of like go bounding about, and Kumbo, you just kind of cast your light. I don't know, like a beam, or like a ray.
Sorry, I have to touch something. I'll touch one of the pieces of meat, and then it sheds light in a 20-foot radius.
He's
And then I'll throw it.
Smart, actually.
You know, you're literally standing in snow. You could have made like a snowball or something.
No.
It's gotta be a glow meat stick.
So illuminate the walls. You see about 24 of these Saskulls kind of like surrounding and kind of swarming, crawling over these rocks. And one of them picks up the piece of meat and eats it, and it starts glowing from the inside. It's a glowing Saskull.
That was your plan, right?
Is it allowed for me to say that my gauntlets cast as faint light isn't needed to light things up, but immediately around?
Sure. Yeah, it's gonna have like a small like glow to it. It glows green when Saskulls are around.
I'm ready to. No, I threw the meat, so it's within throwing range. So
yeah, you threw the meat.
To run toward.
I'll give you advantage on the hit. I'll say it's within 30 feet of you now. It jumps down to get the meat. And I'll say that I'll give you advantage on it, like it has fairy fire.
Very fire.
Yeah, exactly. See it in the glowing. It snarls, and you can see the light shining out of its mouth as it does. And it's this kind of like weird, small, like it's only about like 2 feet tall, and it's kind of like got like looks like rotting skin and like these kind of like fangs, yellow decrepit fangs that are like chipped, and red like soulless eyes, and this green hair and long spindly fingers with claws on it. Shaggy green dirty hair. It has like a point kind of at the top. Like,
A curl, yeah. And a button nose.
It's like shiny, like almost like a puppy. And
I'll reach into.
Their feet are like
no.
long and have these little like
Ew,
fur at the end.
It's so good.
The fingers too, like claws, but like wispy fur that extends past.
I hate it.
They are Grinches.
Abnormally large and round bottoms too.
They do have they're fat bottoms for sure. They like yat. Oh, yat.
Yeah. Do I get an attack?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to roll initiative?
No, you could have this attack.
Beautiful. With advantage, just reach into my pouch and like clasp onto the corner of one of the pages and then rip it out and throw out an Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
With advantage.
I like
Hey, that's pretty good.
15, 7, 22. If it hits, that is 9 damage.
Nice. It's still up, but you freaking blast it and it kind of like gets flown back, but it jumps up immediately. Kind of like pieces of its body missing now. Like you literally chunked part of its torso away. It only has one arm now, and it's still kind of like coming back at you.
Well, hit him again.
Well,
Sorry, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for us to.
yeah, we'll roll initiative now.
Okay.
If I have an action, hold on. If I have an action, if we have a little action before, could I say that was a formal presence to let him attack again?
I'll say you can cast it now and it'll affect him on his next turn.
Okay.
Like you can do it now and
So
he'll get
you don't have to use it on your turn, also. That's
exactly.
Okay. Beautiful. If I do say that, well, hit him again.
It's 100%. Does anybody else want to do a small action before we get into initiative? There's like 24 of them kind of running down the walls at you guys.
Running down the
2
walls.
dozen.
The walls of the ravine.
I was kind of hoping that my guardian gauntlet prep would be, but I mean, if I could do more than that.
For light?
No, I mean they're activated on his hands now, so they're also weapons.
Oh, okay. Like your fists?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what is.
Thunder gauntlets.
That's not the thing that I gave you, right?
Yeah, it's guardian armor, thunder gauntlets. Each of your armor's gauntlets counts as a simple melee weapon while you aren't holding anything in it, dealing 1d thunder damage on a hit.
What?
A creature hit by the gauntlet has disadvantage. So I mean, I'm understanding it as his hands turn into thunder gauntlets.
Yeah.
Or
okay.
in this case, his hands just get all electrocuty.
That's your armor model. That's from your artificer stuff.
I don't have to just pick that. It can't be an always thing, can it? Is it? Because there's a defensive mode.
Yeah, there's a defensive mode as well.
It's
But
an
Guardian
infusion,
Armor
an artificer
Thunder is
infusion?
it's your artificer stuff. So
Okay.
you have to, but I think it's always on. Yeah,
In that case,
it's just one of your attacks now.
I don't think I have any other actions I can prep. I guess maybe a firebolt if things get close. Can I prepare that?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that. I'll get ready to launch fire out of my fist.
Okay. You can cast a firebolt right now if you want to.
Okay, then I will cast the firebolt and make it hit, hopefully, a terrifying ghoul Grinch ghoul.
Sure. Do you want to hit the same one that Kumbo hit, or do you want to hit a different one?
Whichever one is closest, so I guess probably the one that Kumbo hit.
There are other ones within your range.
Yeah, then I'll just do that.
Okay. So the same one Kumbo hit.
Yeah, let me roll. 8.
Wait, you still have the boon though.
Does
Oh yeah, I can reroll if it doesn't hit. Does it hit?
No, it does not hit.
Oh,
Right, then yeah, I'm going to roll again.
All right.
I was hoping they were soft boys.
Hmm.
Soft boys.
We need to get
I think they're quick.
robot fucking rolling. Okay, 15.
15 does hit. Yes.
Hey.
Okay, cool, nice. Let's go. 15.
He's down. He's done. Oh, you toasted him, Brobot.
Blown away.
Yay!
He's gone.
Ow, beast!
Nice shot.
All right.
Yeah, let's go. High five.
Maybe you
All
should
of the
pick up
things.
being a marksman, not a transport bot. Wasting this talent.
Transporting is my life.
True. Sorry, I didn't mean
How
to.
dare you?
I believe next, the people who haven't done anything is Ura and Venue.
You can do anything, Vinny?
I'll cast a little spell. I'm going to pull out my lantern and just sort of at my feet, I'm like sort of hunched over. I'm going to cast a cone of darkness, and I'm going to reach into the darkness and like pull out this little, ephemeral soul-looking thing out of it. Give it a little look, put it back, take another one out. And I go, perfect, and I'm gonna eat it.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I cast Dragon's Breath on myself for fire.
Beautiful.
And that'll be my turn. You said they were 30 feet? Actually?
Yeah, there's I'll say there's 6 right now that are within 30 feet.
Okay, I don't think I can hit them right now, so that'll be my turn. Or that one little action.
Yeah, okay. They're closing fast. They're jumping down the ravine to get at you. No thought of their own bodies or being injured in the process. Ura, anything you would like to do?
I'll throw a firebolt as well, I guess. See if I hit.
Are you guys all ranged combatants?
No, I have spells and I have melee, but since they're from range, I'll use that.
It's good to have the option.
Yeah.
Do you
9. Yes.
do you guys all primary? Because I don't think we've talked about your tactics really yet. Like, do you guys all fight primarily at range?
No.
No.
I wouldn't hurt a fly. Combatant.
Robot? I don't
Bot
think so.
is a melee character,
Hell yeah.
but it has ranged abilities.
Everybody's so well ranged. I like it. All right.
9 plus 6, so 15.
Okay, and that's that takes one out. Oh, that is to hit?
That was to hit, yeah.
Okay, that hits absolutely.
Damage is 17 though. So
That also takes it out. Yeah. That's another one down.
maybe they're weak to fire.
Maybe.
No, you just know they're pretty squishy.
Okay.
The problem is like other ghouls. The problem is when they're in numbers and they hit you. When they hit you, they don't necessarily do a lot of damage on itself, but they're
Overwhelmed.
they will overwhelm you, and there's also like the disease that you will contract by getting hit,
Fair enough.
which is not curable necessarily.
So now initiative.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right. 21.
That means you.
Sorry, a one?
21.
Oh, and that's 2 21s that we have? But who'll go first?
Yeah, this happened last time too.
Okay. Anybody get higher than 21?
For what? Sorry.
Initiative?
Initiative.
Oh, in it.
In it.
I got 20.
9.
Sorry?
I got 21.
3 21s.
3 goddamn 21s.
So who's got the highest dex among the threes?
I got 16.
I got 16 as well.
Oh,
And
Rollsies.
Well, you can go
at
first.
14.
Okay.
okay.
Can I crush my carbon bangle to go first in the initiative?
Yeah. All out.
Oh,
Beautiful. So I reach onto my wrist, and you probably don't even. Oh yeah, every noise kind of reverberates. You just hear like a crunch of something really compact, but fragile, and maybe you see some like black dust falling from my arm, and then it like wisps from black to purple, and it goes up, and I breathe it in. And I have a little purple glow in my eyes, and I get a surprise round, and I go first in the initiative.
Beautiful.
oh.
Just because, since you guys are so high, I'm thinking we can like all 4 of us go before anybody can do anything. I think that's a better thing because I rolled a 2, so that would have been bad. So how does it work going first in the initiative and gaining a surprise round?
Basically, you're just gonna have 2 rounds at the start of your.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
But I need to know who's going first between Zenma and not Zenma, Venue. Where does Zenma? Venue and
Oh my.
Venue and
Wait a
Rexford.
minute. Oh, wait. Do we do this?
Oh, I'm slower
Plus
than
1 to
Rexford.
dex?
Yeah, I go.
Yeah.
I go.
or
I
no,
go.
sorry, it was Ura and Rexford. No.
I'm going before both Venue and Rexford.
Okay, that's what I want. That I didn't catch. Okay, so we'll start once again with Kumbo.
Sick. Who's the closest to me? Or sorry, what's the closest range that I can run? Whatever that sentence is, that's said properly.
Which one's within range of you? There are 2 within range of you, and they're kind of in a group together, and then there's another one alone that's in range.
Like already within 5 or 10 feet?
No. Within you walking.
Within the 30 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll run 10 feet. I'll use my bonus action to cast Radiant Consumption. So as my eyes turn purple, then they turn like bright white. And this bright light sheds from my body. There's like parts of my skin that it seeps through, kind of like the other ghoul that we killed. That's my bonus. I run up to the 2 that are together, within 10 feet of them, because my glaive is has a 10-foot reach.
You.
And I will roll to hit the one on the right, just like a wide. And then I'll try and bring it back after.
Beautiful.
First one is a 23 to hit.
Mhm.
Is
You better believe it.
12 damage. I am going to pump a little something in there
Okay.
because they're basically from Mal's influence, which I allow myself to use my paladin abilities for.
Ooh.
So that's 3 radiant. So 12 slashing, 3 radiant.
That is beautiful, and you cut it clean in half, and it's kind of just shrivels and dies there. As you cleave it, it turns to like this kind of like haste.
Hell yeah. Blade up in the air. I whisper words of another language to it, and I will cast Hex on it.
All right.
Till the spell ends, I deal an extra 1d6 necrotic.
Ooh.
And if it dies before it ends, I can use my bonus action to put on someone else. But let's see if I even fucking hit it. Oh, thank God. That was almost a 3. A 21 to hit.
Beautiful.
And that is 9 slashing. And 6 necrotic. So 15 total.
Beautiful. That one as well. Will crumble.
The necrotic like comes from the wound, eating away at it.
Yeah, you give it like kind of like a good slash, and it kind of steps towards you, but yeah, you see that the necrotic damage kind of like starts to eat away, and it crumbles before it can even strike out at you.
And then I move to the one that was also within range.
Well, from here you can actually go further, and you can get another group of 3 or another group of 2 if you want.
No. If I get hit once, I'm probably fine.
Yeah, we push the line together. Don't go too far, Kumbo.
Of course. Step
So
back.
quick. It's like rushes past us.
And that's the end of my 2 turns.
Actually, I was at the back.
Wait, but no.
Actually,
Did you
I
come
only
back?
have 1 attack. I went to the one. I'm still within range. But I'm next to a ghoul.
Okay. You're up beside another lone ghoul. Okay, so that's another 2 down. Beautiful.
Oh, and because I cast Radiant Consumption, the damage I can pump into my attack doesn't matter because they're both dead. But if they're within 10 feet of me, they take 3 radiant damage. Let me just see if it's at the start or at the end of my turn. At the end of each of my turns, each creature within 10 feet takes 3 radiant. So
Okay.
that little boy takes 3 radiant.
Understood. That little boy took 3. Okay. That means after you it's Ura. So Ura, there are 3 left within 30 feet of the group.
But like on the other side, because like I think
Exactly.
Ichikumo went to the right, so I'm gonna go to the left.
Beauty.
And I'll attack. Let me see.
What are you using to attack?
I unsheathe my rapier and I just like dart forward with a few quick thrusts.
Okay.
But that's a net one.
Okay.
You whiff.
I whiff.
You're shaking off the rust, my boy. These things are scary. Don't worry.
I slipped on some snow.
Exactly. A little bit out of
Menu, that's what they all say.
So if that's your turn, then it's
I
you.
do have an extra attack, so I can attack
Hey,
twice.
Let's go.
think again.
Fucking shit me. That's another net one.
Again?
Yep.
Wow.
Roll those
I,
dice.
really need to change my dice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah. So that is my turn.
Okay.
I just
No
I
bonus
accidentally completely. Not one that I want to take now.
Okay.
I'm going to save that as a reaction, most likely.
Rexy boy then.
Ooh, me. I take a very simple turn. I walk up a little bit to Venu and be like, I'll like tap my watch and put that hand on his shoulder and be like, you got this, my boy. And I'll use one of my charges on my wristwatch to summon a magical shield for you. That +2 to your AC. And you have advantage on saving throws for the duration.
Thank you.
Like
You know how
shield,
frail I am.
Lion symbol kind of like wraps you and kind of like moves around. And then I'll use that as well as my formal presence to give you an extra attack on your turn. Yes, yes, my boy. It's time to shine.
Thank you,
In
Rex.
this darkness, it's where you thrive.
Now, when you say attack, do you mean the attack action?
Yes,
Fuck.
I think.
What does your spell say?
Mm,
Don't be disappointed in me, Rexford.
I am. I already am. I feel
You already
disappointed.
are.
You get an additional attack the next time they take the attack action.
Do I have to use it in like one turn or?
It
On
does
my
the
next
next time they take the attack action. So I mean, if you don't take the attack action, I guess you can keep it.
Usually there's like a time limit though.
This is DM. This is one of your
Does it say
create
before the next turn or something?
during their turn.
What does it say again?
It says, as a bonus action, use your formal presence to grant a creature that you can see or hear an additional attack the next time they take the attack action during their turn.
Yeah, so basically on the next attack, you get to roll twice, basically.
Sweet.
But spells don't count.
If it's a spell attack, it will count.
Oh, my boy! Shine! Shine away.
Oh, actually, okay. All right, I'm about to shine just for you.
That's hot.
With this big, annoying, lovable guy next to me, I'm going to feel reluctantly invigorated, and I'm going to grab that little like lizard familiar that I had summoned
Mm-hmm.
from inside my half plate, and I'm going to like grab it,
It's a little
and then
icicle right now.
as if you're like peeling something really fast. I'm going to like, whack, and it's going to be drained of all its blue color, and it's going to go all stiff and dry again. And in my hand, there's just going to be this like spectral ball, and I'm gonna whip it at one of the ghouls.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna use Chill Touch.
Cool.
So that is a spell attack.
Beauty.
So here we go.
You can.
It's a 14 on the first one, which I do not think hits.
That does hit. A 14 hits, yes.
Yes, yes.
All right. For 9 necrotic damage.
It's not down, but it is kind of you like freeze it to the point where it's like shattering, kind of and cracking. It's
yeah, and instead of like throwing another one, it's like that spectral hand appears on the ghoul, and it's just gonna like grab at the face and start like clawing down.
Yeah,
and then I'll just go for a second attack,
like crushing his neck with like shattering into like pieces of ice.
Little cracks on its head and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Crushing its skull.
13?
13 still hits?
Yo. Okay, these guys are pretty squish. And another 9 necrotic.
Absolutely. That one is going to crumble before you.
Beautiful.
Okay.
That's my turn.
You said 24, right?
Yep.
2 baker's dozens or just 2 dozen?
If you actually count them out right now, if you're going to count them out, there's 19 left in the field. And 2 are within kind of like approachable range for you guys. Because if that's venue, then it's going to be Brobot's turn.
Oh, shit.
Unless there's a bonus action venue.
Robot.
Your turn.
Shy.
Robot has a boon also. Unless robots.
That she used
I use it.
You used
Yeah.
it? Oh.
for her last attack. Firebolt.
Rexford, did you use yours?
Yeah.
But so as a bonus, well, first off, I'm going to dash into the middle of like a bunch of them, or not dash. I'm going to move with haste. Shit, I'm going to quickly move into the space
It's fine.
of them, if they're in a group I want Robot to be in the center, and I'm going to use my bonus action for kinetic jaunt.
Okay. There are two within your movement. And
Whoever
on the
the
same
largest group would
side as
be.
auras, and then there are there's 17 of them descending the walls around you guys of the ravine.
Descending the walls. Okay. Kind of puts into a different. My brain a different idea. I am still gonna do what I'm doing. I wanted to do my kinetic jaunt in the middle of everybody, or I'll go right next to somebody. It's fine. And then I'm gonna do magic missile to try and hit 3 of the targets descending from the walls.
Okay, hell yeah.
Nice.
I will absolutely allow that.
Yeah, do you want me to read what kinetic jaunt does, or?
Well, yeah. What does kinetic jaunt do? Read it out.
Base it. So I am basically super. What's the word? It doesn't matter. It magically empowers your movements with dance-like steps, giving yourself the following benefits. So increased walking speed. I can't get opportunity attacked, and I can go through creatures without it being difficult terrain.
Beautiful. It's amazing.
That's why I want to get in
Fantastic.
the middle of everyone. Robot got moves.
Bam, 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 bam.
So graceful.
You're gonna cast magic missile.
And then so the kinetic jaunt is a bonus action. Magic missile is my action. So Robot is going to allow his arm cannon to be present, I guess, and lock on, and hopefully it lands some shots with his magic missiles.
It never misses.
Yeah. So
and
you
then
just the damage of those magic missiles.
I have to scroll back up to it. Sorry. Magic missile. Boom.
Should be a D4 per.
Yeah, it is. I got a 5.
5 for the first one. Okay. Still up.
You gonna do all 3?
Yeah. If you want. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Sure. 4 and then 4.
4 and then 4. Okay, perfect. So all those ones is that just on one?
It's 3 different targets.
Okay, perfect. It doesn't so you hit 3 different ones. They're not down, but they all get kind of like buffeted by these missiles. And they kind of like tumble down the side of the ravine. I'll say they take some fall damage.
That's the end of my turn.
Strategic.
Do I have a reaction?
Now it's the ghouls. So basically all the rest are now going to be within 30 feet of you. And the other 2 are going to rush up to Ura. The 2 that are left within 30 feet are going to rush up to Ura and attack Ura. Simon, it's always you who gets attacked first by the ghouls at the start.
Always.
No.
I'm sensing a pattern.
Come on, man.
You're on the side that the 2 of them are on. You're
Yeah.
gonna hit you. Like
What
Attack
the
away.
frick can't do,
I'm
Perry?
sorry.
Attack away.
Understood. So, okay. Does a 16 or a 17 hit you?
No.
Beautiful. Then that's going to be their turn. And you know what? I'll say actually the other ones dash towards you, and they're all within your midst now. So you are actually they're all around you, so much so that I'll allow each of you to make an opportunity attack now on one as a reaction.
Oh yeah.
Punch past you to get to your friends and kind of surround you. They kind of converge. The 19 ones.
Cool. Let's see what this dice roll gets me. Ooh, a lot better. So that is. Let me just do my math here quickly. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And so that'll be 11 piercing damage and what was the radiant? 7 radiant damage.
Beautiful. That one goes down. Okay, who else is going to make a reaction attack? Who else has a reaction?
Me.
All right, robot. Give me one as another one enters and exits your space.
15.
That hits.
Let's go. 7 thunder damage.
Okay.
Thunder.
I'm going to say that this is on one of the ones that you had knocked off with a magic missile. It came like directly towards you, but moved past you in the rush. And yeah, you're able to clip it, and that one also goes down.
Nice.
Beautiful. Kumbo.
Yes, 9 to hit.
That is not going to.
Unfortunately.
Then
Oh wait, does
Getting
that
one
count as
seal.
a? Oh no, I just used my reaction. Just kidding. Never mind. Disregard.
Venue, would you like to make a reactionary attack?
Um,
Opportunity
are
attack?
they leaving my range, or are they just like piling onto me?
So they're entering and leaving. Some enough are entering and leaving your range that they're surrounding you, and in so you have the opportunity to make an opportunity attack.
Sure. I'll slice out with a little sickle I got.
Sure. Sickle slice.
And can you is this technically the attack action, so you can take an extra attack?
Oh, I already used it on my my
Okay.
spell attack.
Whip.
Oh, that would have been clutch.
Yo, natty! Let's go.
Go.
Yo!
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Oh, you.
Yeah.
What was the damage?
Oh wait. So it would be max, which would be 8,
Okay.
and then I just rolled 2 dice. I didn't even look at them, so I'm just gonna roll another d4.
Okay.
And that is 3. So 8 plus 3, 11.
Oh.
Beautiful. It's not down, but it goes
hurt.
past. It's injured. Very much.
Nice.
And I guess the last person would be Rexford, but Rexford, you're not going to take an opportunity attack?
No, I'll take one if it like really comes really close to me, like far too close for comfort.
So it's so close that it will bump into you, and then it's only moving past you because more are coming and pushing it out of the way.
Yeah, I think
But they can't attack you because this is just movement for them.
yeah, I'll like as I'm sipping my tea, I'll be like, oh, and just like swipe out like instinctively with one of my claw attacks. But because I'm next to Venu, I could add my sneak attack to it. No.
I guess so. If you're standing next to Venue, yes, you can.
Yeah, because I just encouraged him, so I can add
Yeah.
an extra.
I mean, you can.
10 sticks.
Yeah, absolutely, you can.
Sick.
But I have to hit first, obviously. No, does. That's 13.
That is gonna hit.
Ooh, baby.
Very nice.
5 plus 2d6. 10 damage.
Nice.
Okay, 10 damage is decent, but not enough to take it down.
Beautiful. I'm like, oh, get away from me.
So it keeps moving past. Yeah, and then I guess at that point we would be back up to the top, I believe. Yes. So Kumbo.
Waste no time. The one that took 3 damage, is it still near me, or did it also get like pushed and
I believe
run somewhere else?
I believe Shy took that one out,
Okay, sorry.
or somebody hit that with a fireball.
Yeah, that one that you initially hit, I burnt him to a crisp.
You did.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Whoever is closest to me.
There's a bunch. There's actually.
It doesn't hit. It's a 2. I'll use Rexford's thing that he gave me during the little pre-initiative. To roll a second attack. That's a flat 20.
Nice.
Easy, simple.
Simple, easy. Do I want? Yeah, well. So the D6 of necrotic is 2. And the slashing is 3.
It's still up.
Yeah.
Robot, maybe we should teleport out of here, somewhere more space.
I can port us further away, but I think we can handle this. You don't think we can handle this?
No. One scratch from these things and we're toast.
All right, let me read my vortex spell again. Hold on.
Oh, the 3 damage at the end of my turn to anyone in 10 feet. Yeah.
No,
Is it
that's
3 damage or 3D? I heard 3d10.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
and 3 radiant to the guy that I hit. Sorry.
You would do 3 damage to like a shit ton of them with anybody within 10 feet.
Yeah, each creature within 10 feet.
Oh, damn.
And then yeah, the extra 3 to the guy that I hit, because once on each of my turns I could deal extra 3 damage.
So like 14,
So that guy.
14 dudes take 3, and yeah, that dude takes that extra damage as well. But he's still not down. But he's fucking. He's on one knee.
On death's door.
He's like, ugh. Yeah. So now it's going to be Ura's turn. There's the 2 of them that tried to attack you, and then there's also a bunch more.
Well, the 2 of them that tried to attack me, I think I killed 1 from the reaction.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. Then I guess I'll go for the other one, just because at that point, might as well just take them out one by one. So 19 to hit.
That hits.
And that'll be, not the greatest. 4. So 4 points of slashing and 3 radiant.
Okay, 7. Still up.
And then I'll take my second attack against it. And that's a 13 to hit.
13 just hits.
Fantastic. Yes. Jesus. Again, another 7 to hit. 7 damage.
That is going to take it out.
Nice.
Just
Nice.
really. Thank you.
Okay, and then after Ura, if there's no bonus action that you'd like to do, we're going to go to Rex.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, yeah. So I guess looking around, they're really like closing in.
Yeah, they're swarming you.
They're swarming us. And does it look like the exits are closing up as well?
Yes, because everybody's surrounded, but like the exits aren't closing, and that like it's still like a pretty wide, long ravine like pass. It does seem to be descending. It seems to be going down deeper.
Not good at all. I'll dig down deep, and I think now I'll daunting roar with all of them around us.
Okay.
So each creature within 10 feet that can hear must succeed a wisdom save of 13 or become frightened.
Beautiful. I'll say that that's 14 of them as well. If they're frightened, do they try and run away from you?
I guess that's the frightened status. So
that means us too.
I choose.
Okay.
Creatures of my choice within 10 feet.
They have disadvantage, and they can't willingly move closer to you. Okay. Beautiful.
Does the echo of the cave amplify it?
The ravine?
I'll say they have disadvantage on their rolls.
Cover your ears, everyone. Roll!
I love that.
Like ripping the suit a little bit, just like, like
Oh shit!
like
the button straining.
One just.
Beautiful. So, that's a Constitution save or a
wisdom save.
Okay. Do not have good wisdom. Okay, and then I'll re-roll these one by one. That's a fail. That's a fail. That's still a pass. That's a fail. And that's still a pass. Okay, that's a 2.
There's a lot of them.
Ooh, sounds like a lot of running, a little pitter patter of little grinchy green feet.
That's a pass. Okay. Oh, so that's only 3 successes out of 10 of these things so far. The rest of them are all going to be hitting you specifically with disadvantage. Or is it they just attack with disadvantage? What is it?
They can't when we get closer to him.
But all their attacks are with disadvantage. Cool.
Yeah, and they have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while they're in line of sight of me.
Okay, so these all have passed, but instead they only one has passed. So only 4 succeed of 14. So 10 have disadvantage when they're attacking. Beautiful. And there are a total of 16 left. Now after Rexford, it's Venue. If that's your turn.
I still have my action as well.
Dang.
That was just my bonus action.
Damn.
But I don't think I have any action. Oh wait, yes. I'll hit my wristwatch again, and I'll be like, and a little shield will appear next to Brobot.
Okay.
I don't think I have a limit on how many I can make. I can make 4, but I don't think you said there could be one at a time. I remember you said I can make all 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can.
Okay, yeah. So another shield will appear around Brobot, and you get +2 to your AC and advantage on saving throws.
Thank you.
I've got to make sure my boy is protected. And that's my turn. I think we should get out of here. I do.
I can get us to move to a different location, but it's not as far as you would like it to be.
Any distance away from these grinchy, evil things is better.
Alrighty. Venue.
It's my turn.
Yep.
All right. So these things are just all over us.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my Dragon's Breath, the spell I had prepped earlier, and it's a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
So I'll try and get as many as possible without hitting
You can get
my
6.
allies.
You can get 6 of them.
Okay. So that's a Dex save 15.
Beautiful. Do they have disadvantage?
Yeah, they have a disadvantage while being in the line of sight of me.
You're right next to him, so they absolutely would that you're getting. Okay. Only 2 succeed. The rest will fail.
Okay. So half damage on the ones that succeeded.
Oh, nice.
So 8 damage on fails and 4 on success.
Okay, they're all still up.
Good show.
I kind of just go, and then like a turtle, kind of hide in my half plate.
Here's some tea, my boy. Here's some tea.
Thank you.
There's like ghouls all around you. You're like,
Gosh.
drinking your tea. Ding, 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 ding. Brobot, that would be you.
I guess Robot is going to leave being near anything.
Okay.
And try to make some sort of. I don't know where I could go. They're swarming down the wall, right?
Not anymore. They're all around you in the ravine now. In the base.
They're surrounded.
I guess some would be fleeing or trying to get far away from me.
Well, they don't have to get far away from you. They just can't get closer to you.
Okay.
From what I understand of the condition.
I observe anything up top or
Yeah,
like with distance for I don't know, height or anything of the sort.
Yeah, you can go like up the ravine wall. You can definitely.
No, like I want there to be like a platform. I don't want to just like,
Yeah.
Go. Okay, so if there is a spot where I think that all of us would fit, I will use my action with my portal gauntlet, and I will make a portal to the 2 locations and be like, everybody in.
Okay. Some of your friends are a little bit farther from you. Basically, only I think Rexford and Venue would be able to be closer to you.
Yeah, I mean, Rexford is the one who's expressing the need to flee.
Sure.
So
yeah, you can find like a little shelf on the ravine about 100 feet away that you can shoot your first little portal to, and then shoot the second one. And you have to be the last person through one of these portals, though, just so you
I'll do that.
Yes. Well, they won't come closer to me if the rest of them could make their way to me. I think we'd be safe.
Is that your action?
It's my action. I'm looking to see if I have. I guess I really don't. Okay, I guess that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's good.
Cool. So yeah, you open up that portal about 100 feet away onto a little ravine shelf, and now it's going to be the remaining ghouls attacking. So, I'm going to say 5 of them are going to attack on Kumbo.
Bring it.
He's completely surrounded on his own.
Would they have line of sight of me? Mm-hmm.
But they weren't within 10 feet.
Oh, yeah, true. Damn.
But alas, that's a 2, a 2, a 4, a 7. But the last one is a 19 on the die.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, that is.
Ooh.
All right. Well,
Easily.
on a hit, it's going to deal the damage, but it's also going to try and automatically grapple you as it kind of like climbs you. Well, it's not going to try. It's going to automatically grapple you. But it does 6 points of damage.
Is Ura next to him? No.
No, Ura's kind of off
Inside.
to the side. They kind of went that way, and you guys are in the middle.
Never mind. Sorry.
But yeah. So now that it's grappling you, it can make a free bite attack with advantage. But that's a 12, so I don't believe it hits.
It bites down on your armor.
Okay, so that's the first 5. Another 3 are going to attack Ura. So that's going to be a 15, a 17, and a 6 to hit you.
They all miss.
They all just
We're just like dancing out of the way and just ducking, dodging, and weaving.
Okay, so I'm going to say 3 more on Rexford. They have disadvantage. It's a natural 20 on 1. That's a 9. 9. Those 2 fail. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
damn.
can I do anything?
Can I do any?
But it's a disadvantage. And its roll before was a 17. So, does a 17 hit? Sorry, a 17 plus 2. Does that hit your? Does a 19 hit your armor class?
AC.
no.
Wonderful.
Damn.
Oh shit, dude.
Thank you,
He
Lord.
has 20. That's my suit. My suit is so good.
Not only does it look good, it's perfect.
It's for man function.
So that's 5 left. So I'm going to say 2 on Brobot. No, 3 on Brobot. These also have disadvantage.
Mhm,
3
mhm.
attacks. Those. And they all fail. And then 2 on Venue.
Disadvantage.
So,
A 15 and an 18, or a natural 20 and a 5.
oh shit.
So does the 18 hit you, though, sir?
It does not.
Beautiful.
It does not.
Then we are back up to Kumbo.
Oh, yo, let's go.
Dave, we made it.
You guys are worried.
We still got like 12 to beat. But yeah, you know,
Yeah.
We're still 16 up, but a lot of them are
there you
fucking
go.
fucked.
It's been chipped.
Who looks like I can push them over and they'll. Well, actually, there's a guy on me. I'll deal with him first. Do I have disadvantage on that attack, or is it on anyone else but him? I was trying to grapple.
You don't have disadvantage on the attack. I don't believe so.
When you grapple someone, you don't have disadvantage against
No.
them. I don't think.
No, it's just a feature that they have, that these creatures have advantage on you when they're grappling you. For specifically the bite attack.
When you're grappled, you have disadvantage on rolls against blah 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 other than the target.
See,
For
other
some
than
reason, I
target.
thought I had For some reason, I thought I had advantage on attacks against him, but I don't.
No.
So I will try and just conk him on the top of the head.
Yeah, the
Get
classic.
off me, you grinchy ghoul. That is a natural fucking 20. Sir.
No.
Hey,
No.
Shit.
like that.
Too many ones.
I don't like that at all.
So I guess I just bonk him on the head. Dude, it's
Bonk. You make a dent, but it doesn't stop it from
You make it dead, but it doesn't do anything.
climbing
wait,
up.
no, sorry, natural 20.
Oh,
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah.
It's drastically different.
I was
That's the
wondering, like,
opposite.
why is Peter not happy?
What? I heard you say natural one.
No,
I heard natural
You
one.
said that one.
now I'm fucking confused.
What's happening?
It's in the.
I'm gonna rip the head off. I'm
It's
telling
in
you.
D&D Beyond. It's in D&D Beyond. You can all see. It's a 20 plus.
I
5.
believe you. I think you.
There it is. There it is.
It's a
Glaive
25,
to hit.
actually.
Down.
So yeah, I just.
Oh yeah.
I try and bonk him on the head. It just goes through.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Just like he just slumps off you.
Remind me to clean my armor off. And I end my turn in another wave of 3 radiant damage.
Okay. Are you not gonna move to try and get to the portal that
First
was
out of me.
place?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm like surrounded, right?
Yeah.
You said there was like 13 people within 10 feet of me.
There's
So-
no, yeah. Well, now there's less now because of how they've moved and such. But the ones that weren't necessarily within your range, they're kind of coalescing now in the middle, and a lot of which are between you and like Rexford now.
Okay.
So those ones that have taken damage from you have already also are now attacking with disadvantage and stuff like that. But the 5 that are still around you are still with you.
And I'll use my bonus action to move my hex to just one of them.
Another one,
of the
yeah.
5.
Sure. Yeah. So the 3 damage is not taking any of them out, but they're blasted. And then after you get Ura.
Okay. I'll attack, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3 on me, you said?
Yes. There's only 13 now. There's not 16 anymore. Sorry. Excuse me. Go ahead.
All right, so 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's better. 14 points of damage.
Beautiful. That one comes down.
And I'll attack another. And that is a 13 to hit.
That hit. That does hit.
And a 12 points of damage.
Okay, that one was damaged and does come down as well.
Very nice. Very nice. One more around me. Can I, in any way, like kind of like try and put walk? If I walk 5 feet and not quite leave its zone, to bring it into the range of radiant damage that's being like pulsing from Aditya Kumbo.
You're asking if you can do it without provoking an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, like, I don't know exactly how we're positioned. But is it
You
possible to go closer towards him so he has to back up a bit or something?
you are way too far from Aditya Kumbo to get
Okay.
to move without provoking attack of opportunity from multiple. You'd have to move through different ones to get to him because they're there's a throng of them between you because they're mostly between Kumbo and Rexford and the gang.
Okay.
You have the least amount on you right now.
Cool. Then that's it. It's my turn.
Alrighty, so then Rex.
Oh man, they're surrounding us. This is so much. This is so much. I think I'll send a shield. I'll use another charge of my wristwatch and have a little shield pop up next to Ura.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I'll use my formal presence to give Kumbo an extra attack on his turn.
Okay, so next turn
I like that.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, Kumbo, clear a path so you can get to us. Or just clear a path. Yeah.
Okay.
Flex those beautiful muscles, yes.
Your flattery will get you anywhere.
No, don't I know? And I got you, Ura. A little lion shield pops up next to you. Kind of moves around you. And you get +2 to your AC and advantage on saving throws. And that's me.
Beautiful.
And then the fear ends because my turn ends.
Right. Okay, so they no longer have disadvantage. So Venue, it's you.
Yeah, I'll make this quick. I pop out of my half plate and I breathe some more fire on as many ghouls as I can.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The dragon turtle.
So same thing. It's a Dex 15.
Beautiful. And you can hit. You can hit 6 of them.
We got
it. Damaged. Beautiful. Okay, so that's Dex 16. You said.
Yep.
Only one succeeds.
So we take 13 fire damage, and then the one.
Okay, so all of them except for the one that succeeds, just turn to ash. Basically, you immolate them.
Beautiful.
Oh, singe a couple of my hairs. Oh, careful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How many are left?
6.
6. Okay.
You guys got the rest, right?
That's my turn.
Robot.
Kumbo is still surrounded by how many?
5.
Kumbo has 3 basically around him.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry?
Kumbo has 3 around him right now, and they're kind of between you guys.
Okay. And there are
left in front of you.
some attacked me. There's something on my butt, right?
There's 3 on Kumbo, and there's 2 on Ura right now.
Any on Robot though?
Well, there's just one standing in front of them. It's already injured.
So I'm gonna.
It's got little wisps of flame and smoke coming off of it from the dragon's breath.
I will, I guess, attack the one that's. I wanted to help, but I'll attack the one that's closest to me just to kill it off.
Yeah.
Kumbo has this.
He's fine. He's fine.
Look at him.
Don't worry, robots.
Oh, hello. Oh, 14.
Yeah, that hits.
And then 11.
Yeah, you take it out. You kind of punch it with your thunder gauntlets and crush its little skull in front of you. Anything else?
No, my bonus actions don't do that.
Beautiful. So now it's going to be the ghouls. So 2 left on Ura. A 17 and a 12 to hit. I don't believe those hit.
Ah, son. Paladin, Team Paladin. Clean them up, boys.
And there's 3 on Kumbo. So that's a 21. That's an 18. And that's a
Never
14.
mind. 2 hit.
Okay. You don't have a shield up too? That
I got a two-handed weapon. Oh, that shield? No.
No, I didn't get to him yet.
Shoot. Okay.
Oh.
Then we're gonna have 2d8 rolls here. Beautiful. Okay, so first of all, that's 8 damage from the first strike. Then we're gonna talk about 6 from the second.
Oh, wait, sorry. What kind of damage am I taking?
This is slashing as the claws rake into you. Now they're both grappled automatically.
Kumbo.
So they're both on you now. And they're both going to make their attacks for their free bite attacks with advantage. So the first one is a 21 again. So it is going to bite you.
Yep.
The second one, it's only a 10. So you're only going to take 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
But I need you to roll me a constitution.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on.
That's my worst one.
Really?
Oh no.
Yeah, I went low con.
Oh.
And I'm gonna roll. I need you to roll me a d4.
Oh,
Which one first?
You can roll me the con first.
That is not good. It's a 9.
Okay.
Wait. So time out. Would you say he's within 30 feet of us?
Yes.
Okay, so I can use Flash of Genius as a reaction.
Oh.
So he gets +3 to that. I don't know if that's helpful, but it's
Oh, shoot.
something.
12.
It does not make him succeed, unfortunately, but you do use it.
Good attempt.
A valiant attempt, but not enough to succeed. Now, what was your d4? I'm gonna say 1, 2,
Which limb?
right arm.
Hold
3,
on, hold
4
on.
is left, and then right leg.
What kind of an action is my carbon bangle?
I think it's a bonus action in combat. I'm going to say,
Okay.
if I didn't already say.
I don't think we did say. All right, so I'll roll the
I'll call it a bonus
D4.
because you have to activate the magic.
Makes sense. It's a 1.
Okay, so that's left arm. I think I said
Oh, I hope so.
left arm. Chonk in your left arm, and you can already feel something.
Shit.
Oh no.
And as this thing is on you, and it's torn out a chunk of your flesh, you hear a resounding. And all the ghouls, the remaining 6 ghouls, look up. And they hiss at you and scurry off further down, deeper into the ravine.
What is that enchanting sound? I walk over to Kumbo and pump 5 bits of a lay on hands on them. Will that,
I'll do the same at the same time.
Yeah. It's just like
Security.
Yes.
Wait! I like rush over to you, grab your arm. Can I? How much do we know about this disease?
Not
Or can I
too
make a roll?
much. Roll me.
Is it a disease?
You know what? You know what?
Magic.
I'm sorry. We're
Don't
ending
worry.
Yeah.
guys. Come on now. Come on.
I got excited. Okay.
Cliffhanger.
We're gonna end it here, and we'll start at you guys alone in the ravine, all surrounding Kumbo as he
Aditya Kumbo just. Oh.
bloody arm.
And the.
I will say thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. I'm sorry I keep running us a few minutes late there. Everybody gets 1,200 experience for everything we're doing today.
That's it?
Oh,
Well,
okay.
what more?
Uh,
Give me more.
Give me. Thank you for watching. You can catch us here. You can catch old episodes on YouTube. You can find us on all the social media stuff that you like, Instagram, Twitter, X, etc. Next, what do we have next Tuesday, guys?
It's
Should we go in the
Woods.
Back into the woods. God, I miss those woods. I miss strolling them, even though not. But yeah, and then we'll be back next Thursday, 7 to 10, like always, 7:30 to 10, I should say. I'm ready at 7. But anyway, good night. Thanks for watching again. You're trash, and we're Hexagon. Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good one.
Bye.